gas.
I like you put that shit in there.
You like that?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it.
I mean, you know, it's inevitable at this point. But I try to bring it back because we are getting back to basics today, you know.
Hell yeah.
Guess we'll make some people happy today.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? We work a shot. Every now and again. We ain't fucking got to do it all the time. Every now and again.
So when I'm ready to be happy, make sure it happens.
Yeah, for sure.
So to my right and to my left smells like something's going on down over there though. So anyway.
We smoking. Ain't the usual.
To my right, I got my master Cicerone. He's been around for a long time. And he's a worldwide traveler.
I've seen some shit.
Give it up to Giddy Boy.
Yup. G-I-D-D-Y. And I done seen, heard, or done it all. The only thing left for me to prove is I'm a better father than the motherfucker that fathered me. Yeah.
Wow, that was deep.
We in here.
And I'll take it. And somebody came work.
Sorry, that's the
I
bullshit.
had to Frankenstein that motherfucker.
If you don't know how to Frankenstein, you don't know what the fuck you doing. And to my left, now a new skill, a surgeon, if you will, a brainiac of all brains, a picker apart, if he has to.
The nigga rigger of rigs.
The nigga rigger. The nigga rigger. Paul Clark.
Let's get this toast off real quick before we start it right here.
Alright.
Paul Clark, that born and raised Lincoln Parker.
Yeah.
And Snow, you not shit. I watched so many motherfuckers.
Sitting there smoking at the same time.
I watched so many motherfuckers stuck in the snow and shit. You know what I'm saying? That in my brain, I'm right by you. I like, just rock back and forth, motherfucker. Dumb motherfucker. Just until I became stuck in the snow. Like 45 minutes rocking back and forth and shit. And that shit, because that ice is at the bottom first. Like, you can really get out your tires. And
the
they
heat
keep
from
rolling.
your tires is making that shit.
But I think that's only when you drive in a front wheel drive.
And it is.
And say
I can back
to
up
him
like
what the
motherfucker.
fuck you said to me.
Look, chlamydia kills. I told you that. You don't listen to me.
This motherfucker said, get a man's car, you ain't got that problem. Like, oh, okay, that's how you just go.
You with a sea breeze and shit like
That's how you just go play.
It wasn't really like that though, cause I like your car. Your car is nice. It's luxurious sedan.
It's just a car, but you fucked me up.
I
on
like
that
it.
one. My car been stuck, and it ain't gonna get unstuck. I try to move this shit today, and I'm
Did you shovel it? Did you shovel it up under the tires?
Nah, I'm
No.
He said, "Fuck it."
Ain't do nothing.
Yeah, fuck it.
You just
He
looked
said to the
at it.
Batmobile.
I
Drove something up.
got my chicks.
I ain't gonna front. I did the same thing,
Yo,
but
I'll wait till shit now.
go ahead.
my roller ain't stuck. But
That's
on
awesome.
my way to my people's place, I didn't get no gas on the way where I was going.
I ran out of fucking gas, bro.
So I just thought, like, all right, when I leave here, I'll just, give me some gas, fill up, and then keep it moving. So I went out to the car to warm it up while I was sitting there, and then it warmed up while I was sitting in the car. But it wasn't blinking, though. You can have those problems with them old school. You got your fresh ass old school, with that vet engine in it. And,
It's really eating up all the fucking gas.
it's eating up the gas. So when it's somebody else's shit, it would be going. It would probably, whatever, sustain what was
Maybe
going
just
on.
speed your story up, right? Just take it.
But the motherfucker was like, whoa, and then that bitch just cut off. And I left it.
Tonight or the day before?
Thursday, nigga. What are you talking about? I left it Thursday. I knew it was safe. And then I just jumped in that thing. I just rolled over the snow.
I need a jump for the other shit that I got at the house. But that's
I was
the
about
shit.
to say, like, you.
That's the shit that somebody shot up. Remember?
Yeah.
I put it on Facebook and shit, and I done put like 1,200, and they fixed a bunch of shit, but I'm hearing something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, till I find I ain't gonna drive on that motherfucking shit at all.
I told my people, I said, Paul fucking crazy driving around with a car with bullet holes.
Well, I was frightened for you.
Like I
when that shit
put it
happened.
there. Like
No,
I
I'm just saying, but it seemed like, I don't know, it seemed like something should have got done, something should have
until I
happened.
got something else, you know.
Okay.
But it
Like
was
you
a
said,
noise.
I'm
It's
talking
out
about in the glass in the whole, no, in the glass in the whole.
Nah, that motherfucker got a ghost in it. Cause as soon as I fixed everything up on that motherfucking shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in front of the shop, you know what I'm saying? And then this pickup truck was beside me, and they got into the car, and then he pulled off, and he was like, crunk, 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 right into my side. And I'm on the phone, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, nigga.
That's
you know
how
what I'm
it
saying?
happened
But
at
Smashing your
it was a Mexican dude that got out, and you could have been faking motherfucker and shit, but I assumed you did not
If he
speak.
got out and fell,
You know,
he
but
didn't
at the
show
minute
up.
I'm under them, you know, he just speaking up like, I'm thinking now this car is haunted. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I said, no problem, my man. He said, no, I come back, I pay you. I said, no problemo.
That's
homie."
racist.
Why? He's Mexican. What I'm supposed to say?
You know what I'm saying?
That's how he talks.
Asian lady and shit.
Okay. Why? What I'm supposed to do? A French accent on a Mexican guy?
When you was doing that, my mind, this goes to show you
Look,
how.
you know you are Umberto. You know what I'm saying?
His name was Umberto.
I don't know. He was
Racist.
Racist. He up on that truck and shit and got down. It was like 4 foot with a big ass bullet and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So we backed into the car, the wheel or the
No,
bumper?
the side. Like if I'm
You said he stepped down off the truck. I'm just saying the motherfucker be riding high too.
we parked next to each other. When he wanted to turn, he did this and bumped him, and then you squishing my shit right here. So now you gotta sit there and you stared at me. And I'm like, nigga, he said he had to fit.
Because he hoped your ass wasn't in the car when he did his
Nah,
ass.
they got some homies could have hooked that shit up for you right there on the spot. Like, I'm gonna call the homies. But this is what I automatically. This is what TV does to your fucking brain. My mind automatically went to Andale, Eva.
Oh man.
Speedy Gonzalez.
And
Like
I was
that was some racist
That's
shit.
racist right there. Right?
It
You
is.
said that.
I was
Like,
gonna say
the brain
Nelly when you
automatically
said that.
do that.
Nah, because TV put that shit in my head when I was Tiny Toons. Not Tiny Toons, what is it?
Looney Tunes, yeah.
When I was a fucking kid watching that shit.
So
and
is
they
it
racist
possible
fucking
that they
rhetoric.
did the same thing to white people? You know what I'm saying? Because Tom and Jerry's owner, that you know that black lady with the stockings.
She ain't even the owner. She just the
That
black
was
lady that
fucking
run the
mammy.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
The mammy.
that puts it's on the mammy right there.
Man.
Racist bullshit. Fucks your head
All
up.
that shit, even Bugs Bunny's ass and all the
Yeah.
cartoons was racist.
That's what I'm saying.
It was in that
Looney
world.
Tunes.
Yeah.
Which was
Looney
allowed
Tunes
to
fucked
George
up.
Jefferson and what's the other one? The white dude and shit.
Archie Bunker.
Archie Bunker.
I was watching him last night. I watched Archie Bunker like 4 episodes on live TV or antenna TV.
When we get rid of all this racism, then racism can be funny.
He had 2 Mexican, 2. He Latinas, as he said. He kept calling. It was funny. It was
Jews
terrible.
people.
He said Jews, use. Is the black dude was the black dude that played Pretty Ricky? No, not Ricky. The motherfucker from
Ricky,
the
not
Mac. What was his name?
So what are they gonna do?
Baby.
Ban those right
Baby.
Red Fox and all? Because Red Fox said fag. You know what I'm saying? Archie Bunker said you fag.
Yeah.
You know he would do that right
All the
there.
time. And the dude that played Pretty Tony.
Pretty
He was the police officer on there.
And that was
The
the other
DA on there.
dude. Now he wasn't the Mac. He was the dude like.
Yeah, he was the
Nigga.
arch nemesis
Yeah.
of the Mac. But he was the police officer, Archie Bunker.
But more of the story is I need to jump for that because I didn't do shit. I just let the snow go on it, melt, go on it, melt, go on it.
I thought you got rid of it. Like
No, I didn't. It still runs. It's just there's a noise in there that I hear the shit, and I don't want to drive on and make it worse and worse. And then because every time you turn around, it's like, oh, I was found another bullet hole.
I was wondering. I was
Damn.
I was fearful of that when that happened. I was like, I wrote about it. You should call. You know, when you posted that shit, I'm like,
Hey,
you know, that's
You know, I have bought
what type of gun?
I have
shot
no
the shit
haters.
up?
I have no enemies. Like this is a beautiful way to live when you have no haters and no enemies.
I don't think I got none.
You got some haters. I can name her name right fucking now, motherfucker.
She's probably confused. I don't think it's a hater. Who is a she? You can say names. You scared of life, man. I would say the name and shit. Heartbeat.
I just don't. I don't want no. I want to live like you with no haters and no.
Well, they not hating hard enough.
You gotta say allegedly.
I should be able to feel
Alleged, you're alleged haters.
Thank you.
I should be able to, you know, you gotta hate harder than that because I should be able to feel it or hear it or something. I should be able
Boy,
to.
you live in a whole different world. Like
I
your
skip
world,
here. I skip
the world
here.
that you live in
It's a happy one. I swear
It is. It definitely is. It definitely is. I'm like, God damn.
Because you know
So
why?
much so. No, hold on. Let me say this. So much so, I fucking hate you, boy.
And I know because you got. And I'm gonna tell you what. This
No,
is
wait. Come on. Let me finish my little shit real
The
quick.
topic is about me, but I gotta hold on. Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Here's why I hate you, Paul. I was thinking about the last conversation we had as far as like who comes first, and I revisited as I listened to it your thought process, and you definitely can't put a motherfucker first in your life who don't respect fucking order or who gonna fucking run you into the ground.
Well,
A
whose
lot of
order is
women-
it? What if
my
my order
order-
is different than their order? How come they ain't looking at you like this motherfucker won't respect my order?
Paul, I'm just simply saying, like you had very valid points on episode 14, which made me, you know what I'm saying, reconsider my thought process. Even though I have a healthy way of moving currently, you know what I'm saying? Like if you unhealthy, like you can't, dysfunction is in that the same thought process I had too, as opposed to the thought process you had. I thought that shit was your thought processes you had. I thought that was dysfunction, your thought process. But really, if you go into a functional situation with a dysfunctional motherfucker, like the shit can still come out fucked up. That's the only thing I'm saying. Go ahead.
Dysfunction comes from everyday life. Stuff may have not started. Stuff don't ever just start off dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, something
it does.
changes
Life-
that irritates
life
the
will bring
other
you
person,
dysfunction.
and they may try to get back, or they might sit up with it, or it may build up. You know what I'm saying? Like I can join a bowling league and shit all of a sudden out of nowhere and shit, and it's different than what my wife is used to seeing. She may be like, oh, and show some kind of remorse because I'm doing this. Now there's dysfunction in the home. You know what I'm saying? Dysfunction in the home, it could be like, because you argue with the mailman and you tried to punch him, you embarrassed me. You know, like you gotta hold your temper. You know, people change. You know what I'm saying? And then now you gotta deal with somebody else changing. Sometimes people have mental issues and you don't even know about it until it's too fucking late and the kids is here. It's like, God damn, this bitch is crazy the whole fucking time and you knew it and you ain't say nothing.
You right.
Mother-in-law or whoever and shit.
You right.
Or the mother-in-law,
Or brother-in-law, or
she get it from the mother.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. This is why I skip around to work. This is why I'm happy. This is why I'm making fun of everybody, all of y'all, even myself and shit. Because once you start to understand everybody you meet, just study them. Everybody's a study. What is this person's mental issue? You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's insecurities or whatever. You got to learn how to live with that person's mental instabilities and shit, and you survive around it and shit. You check what needs to be checked, but you don't make it an issue. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna check you about some shit, I'm gonna make you look at your own motherfucker. A motherfucker could be in the shop and say some just vulgar shit. I'll just be like, hey, grown ass man, you just had to let that out. You just couldn't hold it in. You had to let everybody know how you feel and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, fuck these little kids. You know? And then you gotta look at yourself like, well, damn, there's some old ladies in here. I am sagging. I can shame you out of sagging. I can shame you out of you a little kid. I can shame you out of crying. And look at everybody here. Hey, everybody stop. Shh, push pause. Everybody stare at this little baby crying right here. Just you 4 years old. Like everybody looking at you. I'm gonna shame you out of it.
That's what Don Playboy used to do to me when I was little.
And that's why you lashing out right now.
No,
Like,
I think you.
No, not you.
Yeah, who?
Ism. Like he flashes back to.
I just said Don and Playboy used to do that to me when I was little. What
So every time something remind you of how they treat you when you was little, like you on top of this shit, like fuck all y'all.
Nah, anything jar any of my memory, I'm gonna go straight to it. Like
Trigger. That's called a trigger.
I mean, but they were supposed to push you down the steps at that time. Right
yeah, I'm
there.
not mad about it. They my brothers.
They brothers do.
They made me tough enough to kick everybody else's ass.
No, I don't know. You kind of, you know what I'm saying? You went.
And
You
you was
went
the
above
youngest
and
brother?
beyond last go
You was the
round.
youngest brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you better agree. You supposed to got
They created a
foot in the
pit bull,
face.
nigga.
We gonna fart under the sheet and trap you under that
Really?
motherfucker. You gonna get every goddamn
Really
thing.
killing shit.
Yeah.
Though. This dude really
Every
killing
bush
shit
you getting pushed
because
in.
of how down in God.
I'm really not.
It was planned from the
Not now.
get-go.
I'm
Nah,
just saying,
not at all. Me and my
earlier.
brother, we had I think to me, had a healthy relationship, like as far
No,
as
it was how
the
it's
brotherly
supposed to
give
be.
and
Like,
take.
I'm
You
not
know,
gonna say blame
the
on you that you
oldest-
didn't do.
not really a lot of shit.
Even when you couldn't talk yet, like or
I don't know. I don't remember that far back.
Sean did it.
I don't remember, but we ain't used to break up shit and shit. I remember.
Nah,
I don't even want to go back into the
Mom
deep
was-
shit,
Mom
but it wasn't no
was
shit.
fucking
Nobody
with
could.
that shit.
I was too little the last time they got in trouble for blaming or doing some shit they wasn't supposed to. So I don't even remember.
That's what's up.
But I do remember they used to, when we lived on Forest, and they used to sit at and look at me, and this is what they say. I remember it though.
God, talking to the mic. Now she's
I
trying
remember
to
it
defend
though. And
yourself.
he's like, why they looking at me, mommy? They looking at me, some shit. He probably don't even remember and shit. But I remember that shit. But he'll say it, and we blurt it out anytime, any day. We could be in the car, but remember when we used to.
Just look at you and just
Like, fuck that
fuck
shit.
your whole world up.
All day, right at the end of dinner and shit. I got like 5 bites left.
Go to the trigger.
Look, I got like 5 bites left. Just fuck my whole dinner up. Dessert, melted, all that shit.
That's funny. It's not funny, but that shit
Knocking
is
nigga
real.
like, hey, watch this.
That shit is real.
I used to hate them for that.
That shit is real.
But it was awesome.
Okay.
And acknowledge your own mental illness. You know when something wrong with you too.
Yep.
You know it's just you. And everybody keeps it, everybody right. It's you.
That's
It's
why
you.
I know other motherfuckers is crazy.
And it's like we said last week, it's a learning. Like some people choose not to learn that stuff, but if you want to be better, I know a chick, for example, who's like, so I'm fucked up. So what? Like this is me. But I'm like, what type of motherfucker know they fucked up and don't want to? I'm talking about as an adult, don't want to fucking make the necessary changes to have a better
And
life.
that's when you start to study what her mental illness is. Google's in your pocket right
No,
there.
you know what I
You can
did?
Google
I
certain
removed
symptoms.
myself from that subject.
I
No,
was
you
about to
can't
ask
do that. You can't do
Fuck
that.
her
Because
and fuck
if
this
mental illness in everybody, when we do that, next thing you know, we doing that to our
Men-
own
not
moms. We
mental
doing that to our
illness,
brothers and
mental
sisters.
health.
I don't fuck with my sister no more. Why? Yeah, because that bitch, she crazy. No, you know what I'm saying? She has a mental illness. You got to learn that shit
Is
instead
it
of
mental
abandoning it.
illness?
I call it handle people with white gloves.
Okay.
That's what I call it.
And then we late on shit. We always super duper late on every goddamn thing. Like
Man,
everything that
talk
should be
about some
handled, we
black
say, that shit white people do. That shit, and then next thing you know, that shit we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like
What?
I like white people shit.
oh, there's a whole bunch of shit. There's a whole bunch of shit. Let me explain to you right here. See, I'm 50 right here. So I remember, you know what I'm saying, what girls will say, only white girls shave. You know what I'm saying? I remember being in a swimming pool, Lincoln Park swimming pool, and you every bit of 14 years old, and all this is bushy, and all this, like, you know, all this.
But that all starting to hunt their mama ain't
But
showing
only
nothing.
no, I mean that's what it is. If you go back to the 70s, that's what was on the pornos.
And
you
then
know what I'm
bushy
saying?
ass-
It was, everybody was bushy. Then all of a
all
sudden
in
white
your
girls
teeth.
started to cut it off, and it like even thongs. When
Don't
thongs
think
first
all of a
started
sudden
coming
white
out.
girls is that we have to. It's called a Brazilian wax, so
Yeah, now it is.
might be-
Or
Yeah, now it is.
you know what I'm saying?
Now
Now
it
it
is.
is straight like it's a. You
Now
know,
it is. It's a whole bunch of stuff that like just normal people that we supposed to do, like
She
this
got
mental
me a
health thing.
shaver down there.
Only white people go out. No, only
I'll
people
take
can
that
afford it.
job.
she had a shit like a fetish or something. I wasn't into it.
When she put that feather on your chest like this right here with some hot wax.
Nah, it was like
Stop
it was really awkward because like her kids was there.
Like while y'all was doing
Like-
it with the hot wax.
It was
Don't
like-
look. I'm like, don't look.
They were not right,
Don't look.
not right then and there, but it was like they were in the house, and I'm thinking like this
Mommy.
is already different,
Mommy,
crazy. Yeah, it was.
Don't look at me.
I still smashed.
Don't look at me.
I still smashed, but it was just crazy. Like what the hell, shade?
Yeah. Okay. Freak. All right.
Yeah, that was something else. That was
Do your
something
little
else.
thing. You know.
But
what I'm
motherfuckers
saying?
is crazy out here though, bro.
Yeah, and it's hereditary.
And if you real shit, I
And
dig
it's
that.
learned. It's popular. Like this right here. This is not normal people shit right here. There was one bitch on the planet that was on social media and she's really mad and this is who her personality is, this is her mental disorder. Like the fuck I said. A bunch of bitches just jumped on board and then you really gotta do that
Even
before
while
you
the
fight
way
or before you
it
do
is
anything. You gotta
shit.
do that seal shit. You fucking ugly hood rat seal. Why do you do this? I used to pop my daughters in the back of their ear right there because that's how you gonna wake up a whole hood rat. What's clapping your hands and
No,
That's
so,
shit.
Was it an ugly
So you-
broad or a
that's
pretty
what I'm
broad
saying.
that did that
will-
first?
People will
So-
mimic
And
somebody.
that's what
Yes,
I'm saying. With
yes.
social
They will
media,
mimic
now
other
the shit is
real
out there
mental
for
disorders.
everybody to fucking see.
One more
You know what I'm
motherfucker
saying?
say that they I'm bipolar. No, the fuck you not. You ain't never been
How did you
diagnosed. with
diagnose
that.
your fucking
Nothing.
self?
Now, you know what I'm saying? It's just a popular thing to say, so you will
Or-
pretend to be
or-
what you, and you can't even fight.
Or PC, they mama do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So they just self-diagnose it. If they mom flip out or get drunk and then flip
But
out.
hold on, I don't care.
And then they do the same thing.
So
They're
have
like,
you-
bitch, I'm
Y'all
bipolar.
ever see your mama do this? Like no, they didn't do
No.
that. You know what I'm saying?
They had
Not
to
Miss
wrestle
Jordan,
with that.
goddamn.
Like ours copied
Man,
the
she's
70s
solid. I
cuss
love
your
her,
ass. The 70s way to look, I tell your ass what. That was everybody's mama said that.
In the 80s.
They got mad
In
like
the 80s,
that.
in the
Let me
80s.
tell you something, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, where'd you get that from? You
The
know,
80s.
What's his name?
Meek say fuck real hard too, like that. The F is like got mad exclamation points on it.
Yeah.
From her.
Every time she say
got-
fuck,
she
it just
got-
fuck everything up. Cause I be like,
Man, how many times she done heard that shit in her fucking life? To make her like
right.
just
Fuck, it
regurgitate
just so
the
much
shit
power
like
behind
like
that fuck. Cause you know, and I'm like, it did. Cause I remember going to school. Don used to walk me to school and hold me by the back of my neck, like, "Come on, little nigga."
You was 12.
Yeah. No, hell no. He was graduated by then. But I'm saying, when I was little, like kindergarten or something, we went to Livingston Ave, and we used to go to Ohio too. But anyway, couldn't wait to get out the house in the morning because motherfucking shit, goddamn it. He be like, "Shut, turn your ass around." He cussing too though.
I don't know where you learned that shit.
Ah, goddamn, I don't want no motherfucking banana this morning.
Hanging around that damn kitty.
But then, and as it got over, you know, he kind of made me stop cussing, like for years to come and shit. But couldn't wait to cuss on my way to school.
Look at me. Look at
Be
me.
you. And guess what? You wasn't raised like that.
No, I wasn't raised
Other
like
people
that.
looking at
Nah.
you thinking that that's where you
Listen.
got it from.
Yeah.
And
Listen,
no home training.
It was a
Look at
lot of cuss words flying around. By the time I came around, a lot of cuss words flying around the motherfucker.
I just told that to mom.
motherfuckers-
I just said that to
motherfuckers-
mom, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
Mom. And she said, I said, you check out the show? And she's like, yeah. I said, how you like it? She's like, it's all right, but y'all cuss too much. I said, fine time. I said, where you think I got it from?
And I quote, a frog wouldn't be bumping his ass on the ground if he had wings. Like,
And I said, I'm
and
trying
she
to
say that shit all
I
the
said,
time too.
Giddy quoted one of your sayings. What'd he say? I told her what you just said. She's like, I don't remember that one. I was like, yeah, I remember. And she was like, it probably came from my dad. My granddad used to have all this shit like that too. But
And when she said it, she had like a little gleam in her eye. Like there was some joy in saying this shit. Like, you put me on with game.
so that was a puzzle for you to figure. When
Yeah,
soon as you
yeah.
figure it out,
Yeah, I didn't.
you know what life is all about.
Yeah, listen, I couldn't figure it out then, but now I know now. So now I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let me quote one of our most beloved.
But you know,
philosophers.
like Paul was saying, like
I didn't say what he's about to say. But go ahead.
no, I was going back to some shit. I was saying like things change along the way. Like it gets
Evolution.
like now today it's more
regular relationship. Like
it's more
everyday
easier to copy
friendships and all
somebody.
that right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. How people react to people, how they interact with people. But
But Rudy Ray Moore has got the reason why motherfuckers in the 70s had to cuss a motherfucker out the way that they, you're mimicking him
That's
right
true.
there. You know what I'm saying? I done
Well,
seen
that
the
was
Cardi B,
popular.
her attitude is now in this bitch. Like, bitch, you not her. That's her person. Why would you steal somebody else's shit? You know?
really me this, Batman. Cause now that you said that, I ain't even think of none of that. John motherfucker
Yeah.
John Turkey.
did with him being gay.
Who?
Rudy Ray Moore.
Okay, yeah.
What?
I didn't
Is
say
that
This
how?
is new to me.
It was metrosexual or something, but I don't think
This
it
He's
is
was.
homosexual. That was part of the whole reason, about the movie and shit.
No,
But
this is what the fuck.
No, the movie was
What the fuck?
something completely. That was his arrogance.
Oh,
for the movie.
hold on. No.
I'm
no.
talking about
Go
John. You
back.
ain't see Eddie Murphy shit.
No, are you
Serious?
serious?
Not Rudy Ray, not with all the bitches. He was a four.
I'm talking about
These bitches
the
was-
Eddie Murphy
was-
movie
was
that he
threes.
did playing Rudy Ray Moore.
Yeah. Is
That was the
shit,
real
man?
shit. That was him making his first movie. That was Eddie Murphy was playing Rudy Ray Moore making his first movie. Not in
Eddie
like
Murphy might be gay too.
he might be, you know,
But,
allegedly
hold on,
he got
in
all
that
kinds
time-
of alleges.
But in that time, Rudy Ray Moore had all the fags on the plane on this shit because disco was out and it was kind of okay.
But he was
Disco
hiding. He
out.
was hiding the gay shit because it wasn't cool to be a sissy.
Oh, it was YMCA. They didn't hide that shit. It was kind of cool.
They didn't.
They did hide it because I
During
seen that shit
disco.
for
They
a
did, but
year.
they poked it. They
Everybody
did it for the motherfuckers that was with it.
Look, that's
Rudy
what
Ray
they
Moore
did.
didn't
Disco
come
crowd.
from that. He didn't come from that era. Like what,
Yeah,
I
it
would
was the
say
same
era.
It was the same
It
era.
was the same era, but he didn't come from what he was doing.
Man, I'm gonna have to Google
He
that
created
shit.
his
You was
niches and shit
disco,
like
or you
that.
was funk, or whatever.
But he wasn't
was
funk
doing.
either. He was a comedian.
No, I'm talking about that during the music that time that was going on. You know what I'm saying?
It was many things.
Yeah,
Funk,
yeah.
God damn.
many things because
God damn,
the
man.
music. But when you were saying when it came to motherfuckers cussing motherfuckers out, and they got it from Rudy Ray Moore. But you know when you see a motherfucker really that be doing that, it'd be like a girl or a homosexual.
Hold on, let me tell you one thing, motherfucker.
And that's what he was doing. When you see it, you gonna see it, bro. Cause after I learned it, I saw it. I was like, oh, damn it.
Like I remember we was
That's
walking to the
right,
liquor store.
Yes.
I remember we was walking to the little store in the projects and shit, and I'm throwing these rocks. I'm trying to see how high, you know what I'm saying, how it go right here. So out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying, at the corner store, a dude did this. And he caught the rock that I had threw before he hit his dude, you know what I'm saying? And his dude, let me tell you motherfuckers one goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that was normal talk to me, but as I got older, like, y'all stole Rudy Ray. Now that's everybody.
So the point I was making about it, trying to make about that point right there, that they stole that from Rudy Ray Moore, and then like now you see how girls was like doing that, and the motherfuckers, yeah, motherfucker, and all that, like how he was doing it. But he was a gay man, so that was his gay man shit coming through for real. How homosexuals try to run you down when they be talking shit.
Bro.
I feel old.
Yeah.
That whole conversation was an old person.
I was just saying, was that?
our game though?
I was just saying, was that
Hey,
like, you know, without it being something that it is it something like how if you see a bunch of, you know, you just see girls and be like, girl, something, they really got it from, if they steal a Rudy Ray Moore shit, they got it from a homosexual. They got it from a gay man.
It might not be.
They got all that shit from a gay man, bro.
Not really,
But
didn't even know
this
that.
shit is
I
game.
still haven't
It's the
been.
truth. He's gay.
$1 million worth of
Looking
game is to say that.
That's what
if
the
you-
whole
if you-
part of the movie was about.
If you fuck around in the game,
No, it was about
it's going to cost
him
you.
stealing somebody's identity, making it his own, because he wanted to
He
be
paid-
comedian, but
he
you was a
did.
sucker ass. Nobody laughed at your jokes, so you stole somebody else's jokes, made it your own. Now you became what you are.
Well,
And you
remember
thought,
when he
I
went and got them jokes?
I can make movies.
But after the fact, when he went and got them jokes, he
He
took
did.
him some money and some liquor with him and paid for them jokes. But the persona that he built the persona so he wouldn't be what he is. Not saying, you know, when he hung with his homeboys and
So
he ain't on the
even
film.
like you might seem like do certain shit in the
So
middle.
you're
of
trying to
his
say
act,
that
like,
because he was
it
gay
seemed
and
like
nobody
he was
knew it, because you didn't know he was gay, you was praying to the gay god or whatever. But that's like Versace then. So if you wear Versace, you don't think you're really praying to a gay god because Versace is gay or something like that.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm only saying
We
like
didn't know Rudy Ray Moore was gay. You know,
it's been out.
and I hated Rudy Ray Moore secretly inside because of his karate. I didn't understand it until the movie came
It
out.
ain't karate, it's
Until
kung
you-
fu.
No, you knew none of that shit, and then it pissed me off.
I got kung
off
fu.
rip. I even hated Chuck Norris because your kicks wasn't straight. Your knee is
Chuck
bent.
Norris would kick
Hey,
your ass. He was
don't
in the
say no
karate shit
hi,
for real.
y'all. And it didn't matter. I'm a kid, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That I had nunchucks and shit.
Right.
If your kicks
But
are not straight,
you better
if your kicks ain't straight, then I don't respect you as a karate guy. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like him. And Rudy Ray Moore really said this in that movie. He was like, hi-ya, hi-ya, hi-ya. I'm like,
I'm just watching.
Who the fuck? That's when African Americans stole the Asian culture because
But
in
niggas
every
been
movie
doing
people do
kung fu
karate.
before that,
Didn't
bro.
nobody do karate on the streets?
No, they got it from Africa, dog.
No, we ain't talking about where it originally
bro.
came from or whatever. There was a culture when Bruce Lee came over here, he dominated all the culture. So everybody.
And then who else came?
So
The
listen right
Afro
here.
Assassin.
And listen right here, Rudy Ray Moore, if he got in a real fight right now and on the set right
got his
now,
ass
he
whooped.
would have not did no karate. He would have fought you like a nigga. So that's what I'm on.
He
Richard
might have
Pryor,
not. He fought you like
everybody
a gay
on the
man.
camera. If you look into the 70s, everybody did karate because it was karate in every fucking movie and shit. You know, and that's not how.
If we get into it, it's gonna be karate in this movie too. Nigga,
It's
what
not
you
gonna be
saying?
no. In the hood, you have people doing karate in the hood. Like, yo, hold on, y'all live in the project. Who the fuck is doing? No, and then if you really there, just like us, we reenacted karate and shit. But when it's time to fight, did we do karate on each other? No, we box, we wrestle. I'm gonna put you in a headlock and shit.
We need to go to the sponsors right now, but I want to say we had Asians or Laotians in the projects, and we automatically assumed that they knew karate. And now we racist too. Like,
Probably
they fucking.
You're racist.
They,
Walking by me, like,
they fed into the shit, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
They scared of
Hey,
it.
after you do the sponsorship, I'm gonna tell you about Lee. You know what I'm saying? I was in the first grade with him. I mean, the racism.
Okay, wait, you gotta go to the sponsor.
Go ahead.
I feel like some greens. I want something different. I mean, something the
Chicken from Martha's Kitchen with ain't no ingredients.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
I want a brisket. I want my cornbread this thing. Pick up the phone, come get this. We got the biggest sandwiches. Ha. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
Is that macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
Is that macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
Our famous kitchen.
We got.
Holler at us.
Turn it into a whole.
And we got you.
Oh, baby. Oh, my ragtime doll. You got the whole for the fat.
That's it. That's the good shit.
That's
the
right
good shit.
there.
You did what you supposed to say.
556.
That's what make the
Was that Billy D voice?
No.
No.
Now this Billy D. Will, I'm like, this is Billy D.
No, he's down and slow.
Go
He was
for
like,
it.
nah. He was on his
Give me
raw
the
shit.
code
He
for
was
it.
on his raw ism like
Yo,
this raw
hey.
Hey,
No, you did it. Don't fucking undo this shit. Don't fucking undo this
Hey,
shit.
if you gotta lick some lips to sell some food, hey, our famous kitchen.
Definitely. With my hat like that, like, hey, y'all got me fucked up. We gonna eat.
Man, that
We
fucking
gonna
made
be.
my eyes water. That's good shit.
Ah,
No,
shit.
No, this shit, all this shit just, God, record that shit, and that's how we gonna do this shit every time.
He already just
Play this
did.
shit.
Every time.
We just sounded so amateur racist.
But
That's good shit.
and
That's
for,
good shit.
back to the Laotians and shit. I had a homeboy. He was Asian. I don't know what he was when I was in 4th grade at Main Street, and he was my guy. We ate lunch,
This was my right.
kicked it in class together. He was a square though. Like I was, you know what I mean. I was the black kid, and he was the the Asian kid, yo.
What?
But he was my guy. Like we was cool as fuck.
Kim Lee.
And when my black friends were trying to fuck with him, I'm like, man, no, that's my friend, bro. Well, I wasn't saying bro then, but that's my friend. And if a nigga act up, kung fu.
I said we already seen 5 Deadly Venoms and all that right there. Like,
Right.
like that was some shit. Kim Lee. We was like probably 3rd grade or something. I think I said 1st grade. It was like the 3rd grade. And when I say this motherfucker, the teacher would break us up into pairs and shit. Right? So this side
To let
versus
y'all
this side.
karate?
No, this is math class, and she would hold up. She would hold
Oh,
up these flashcards.
that's
I swear on everything. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker would be like 138. And I'd be like I would like not want to be lined up next to him where I would have to do this because he was so fucking, this is timetables and shit like that. He like, you know what I'm saying? 2037. You know what I'm saying? So fucking fast and shit. Like, so all those Asian
That's
stereotypes,
racist.
you
That's
fit it.
racist.
But he had bullies. And I would kind of pull him to the side like, I know you're tired of this, right? He's like, yeah, I am. He's like, I'm like, well, you know, go ahead and do your
Did you say
thing
it
and
like
shit.
that? Did
You
you
know,
say it
there
regular
English?
English?
Like
was no
Yeah,
accent. There was no
My
like,
dude had an
there was no
accent.
accent to him. You know what I'm saying? And
that
I'm
was
like,
wild.
I want him to fuck these bullies up, but I want him to do karate. I just can imagine him doing flips on tables and shit, and I can hear this off his clothes and shit right here. I'm like, your master won't. I said, your master won't let you fight. He said, no, I swear to God, on my kids. I said, the master won't let you fight.
Oh my God.
Master, I don't got no master. I said, you can tell me. I'm like, he's trying to hold it all in. told me this shit. Like, any minute now, I'm gonna be there. I'm coming to school every day so I can finish that.
He gonna break out 80 seconds.
Yeah, scratch your nose.
That's a number of things, man. That was crazy. Your imagination is awesome.
It never happened, shit.
That's awesome. So you figure you had an Asian dude that's crazy.
That's how I know everybody's racist. Everybody is racist.
But you went, it wasn't just if he was good at math.
Oh, he was great in math.
Or if he could cook rice dishes. You went all the way like, that motherfucker was officially been trained.
Yeah, it's like, what
It's
dumb and shit. Like, I thought every Asian had, like, you know, every fight is like that.
That is funny as hell, because we used to do karate. Go ahead.
Listen, that shit comes back to that TV shit. And them motherfuckers putting them images in your fucking...
No, that's what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you telling me you didn't watch the little karate? Like, why you had that opinion? That shit was fucking TV. Let me tell you how I know that TV fucking works.
And I'm gonna tell you how we work.
Because commercials, and secondly, once they wanted to put an end to cigarette smoking, you couldn't smoke cigarettes in TV, on movies, you couldn't smoke it on TV shows, you couldn't smoke it in commercials. They know that this shit is so fucking effective that any of these images that they put out, motherfuckers going, you know what I'm saying, black, white, whatever.
That was a fad,
you gonna fucking...
Because they're smoking cigarettes now. It's a fad.
But they don't be on TV and shit like that like they used to. Like everybody was lighting and smoking back in the day.
Oh, fuck some cigarettes. You got crack. You got cocaine. You got everything on TV now. Fuck a cigarette. You smoking a cigarette in the movie.
The same people
in the line and fuck in the movie.
Obviously, the same people was in charge of all that shit because
it's just a fad.
It's marketing. I was watching Wahlberg yesterday. Wahlberg shit.
And I'm gonna tell you how it's wrong.
And he was trying to get product placement on the Transformer movie. And the director was like, "Nah, get that fucking shit out of here. Why do y'all keep trying this shit?" And he ended up getting him to take the merchandise and shit, but product placement. The same people ran that shit.
It has an effect.
And I'm gonna tell you how it's just us, how we brainwash ourselves, right? We will latch on to what is exciting, you know what I'm saying, about different cultures and shit. Because Mandela's trial and shit, that while they showing that on TV, we see the downtowns, we see the courtrooms and shit, but yet and still in our brain, if I go to Africa, anywhere in Africa right now, racist. I don't want to see buildings because I got buildings in America. What the fuck I want to see? I want to see the junk. I want to see the exciting shit. I want to almost died or some shit. If I go to Australia, I don't want to see no buildings and shit. I want to see the dingoes and kangaroos and shit like that. If I go to Asia, I want to see motherfuckers in the street, Chinese fighting. I want to see you jump right here and you let up over there. And they know how to do that shit. You better watch that break dance and shit. If you go somewhere, if I go to Japan, I want to see technology and shit work. I want to see the computer.
I can see that.
I want to see that.
But
so that's what we look at.
I just say the panther jump from like mad feet on top.
Like when they come here, they want to see stars.
I don't see that.
That's what they want to see. Bad bitches and
they
stars.
want to go to O Block and shit.
Look, I got a Nigerian friend that's working down. Listen, when he's in Nigeria, he said they get movies kind of late. You know what I'm saying? So no. So he said his dream and everybody's image was that everybody in America was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like Halle Berry and Denzel Washington. So when he got off the plane and shit and he seen what he seen, like what the fuck? Like he was lied to. Like everybody's not beautiful. I said that's your fault. You brainwashed yourself. Like you didn't see the Roseanne Barnes. You ain't see no Roseanne Barnes at the start. Like you brainwashed yourself. And you look at the extras in the background. Look at Forrest Whitaker. Why don't you look at them? You're only looking at what you want to see in America. You know what I'm saying? Like
Forrest Whitaker's neck.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We do that to each other.
Yo, motherfuckers, man.
Mexico, you know what the fuck I want to see?
Everybody watching on YouTube.
Drug cartel, drag somebody to some shit.
Paul blinks a million times.
I don't want to see no buildings that look like here.
Don't try to stop blinking.
That's where they got this shit from.
I mean, if I don't blink, then my eyes will dry out and shit. And I'll be like Ren and Stimpy and shit. Like, why would I do that to myself?
Come on, man.
That's health class, don't you that?
Hey,
blink, nigga. This nigga got on glasses, so he ain't got to worry about blinking.
Yeah, no blinking, no air getting in his eyes, none of that.
All right.
With his little font.
Talk about my damn fonts and shit.
Okay, come on, let's get into it.
I'm an open book.
No, you're not, because you was like, oh my God, you're like a third world country, but now you like on your third world country shit, like,
I'm an open
book. Motherfucker, that's some deep shit right there.
I'm an open book.
So you, Y'all see that Whoopi? Y'all see that Whoopi Goldberg shit?
Yeah.
She got suspended
Suspended.
for her comments. She made some comments about the Holocaust.
Oh, you know what? I got the shit mixed up with Sharon Osbourne. I thought that was the same fucking show, but it's not the same fucking show.
No.
But this thing, in my mind, I thought that shit was like a little get back for the
Sharon Osbourne's show is the second wannabe version of the shit Whoopi them on. Whoopi them is the original.
The original. Alleged.
No, that ain't a legend. They came second. If you come second, like there was a real Rick Ross, and then there's the rapper
But
Rick
you know what I'm
Ross.
saying? That's what I keep saying about corporate America. Like they would mimic the shit out of.
No, I just said there's two. They can't
Yeah,
finish.
they just mimic.
Everybody copying the talk.
Thing is, we won't
I mean,
mimic the shit out of them. They mimic the shit out of us and steal our shit, but we won't do that to them.
We do.
What we do?
Yeah.
What we steal?
We think we uppity. We uppity ass niggas.
Nah.
Motherfuckers that's on the skateboard, look.
You know why? You know why?
The Argyle and all that right there. Come on now, we just took the Versace and all kind of other. That ain't wasn't our shit. That's their shit. We just made their shit our shit. We made their shit our shit. Now you gotta rock. You gotta rock your shit the way we rock your shit. You can't rock your shit the way you. I mean, if you look how Versace and stuff was supposed to be intended to be worn and shit, you be like, you motherfucker. Even polo, you golf wearing, you know what I'm saying? Tennis. We're not doing it
Polo
like that.
playing,
We made it our way. So now when y'all rock your own shit, you gotta rock it our way. You can't rock that shit. Tuck that polo shirt in if the fuck you want to, Brad. You're gonna not fit in. This shit.
Paul.
Yeah. So yeah, we rock everybody's shit and make it better.
You're right, but Whoopi, I think that personally, I think like her perspective was very valid. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she said anything that was wrong.
Right.
They reached.
And what she said was basically like the Holocaust was not a racist situation because it was two Caucasians going against each other.
Right.
And what motherfuckers is putting
about man and humanity.
They sprinkling in
humanity.
You know what I'm saying? And what they were sprinkling in the shit was like to be a Jew is to be a different race, but it's not a different race. That is technically a religion. You know what I'm saying? So her stance was right. And even the motherfucking the big time Jews kind of like backed her. Her last name is Goldberg, which is a Jewish last name. You know what I'm saying? So I think that
Hebrew.
I think that she had a lot Hebrew, which is
name.
quote unquote Jewish. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's one of the stipulations. You have your name has to be a Hebrew. You have to have a Hebrew name. You have to be circumcised, and you have to pass your mitzvah to be Jewish. If you don't pass none of that, you cannot be. It's not Christianity where you just say, "I'm gonna be a Christian." No, there's things you have to do. They can actually take you like Bob. I forget his name. It's gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? But they removed his name out of the Jewish, you know what I'm saying, books. You know, if you said you was Jewish, they'll look your name up. In some church, they'll find it. Whatever you say, what chapter you from, they'll find it. If your name ain't there, you're lying. You are not Jewish. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you have to, you know what I'm saying, you have to earn that right there. You know what I'm saying? So,
but
yeah,
still,
that's a religion.
It's a religion. It's not a
And that's
race.
because they did not
So her
understand.
stance was-
When we was taught in school, we was taught about, you know what I'm saying, Jesse Owens, and then we was talking about, you know, we was talking about the Jews and how he treated them. Hitler's agenda wasn't just them two. Them was just what was idealist, what was understandable for us. You know what I'm saying? His version
America,
of perfect
for your
white
American
America,
mind.
you know what I mean, perfect white people, and he wanted everything else gone. If you had Down syndrome, you had to die. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's not perfect. If you was a midget, you had, or a little person, you had to die. You know what I'm saying? If you had anything wrong with you, you had to die. You know what I'm saying? And that's why so many.
What they thought.
That's why so many of his own camp was trying to assassinate him. All his assassinations were done by the people that were supposed to protect him. You know what I'm saying? That's why he had doubles and shit. That's why he had people to taste his food. He didn't trust
His brother
nobody.
too. His brother was
Y'all
one of
trying to
them
fuck
doubles.
me up because guess what? You Hitler, I work for you. But my mama, she got polio. You know, one of her legs longer than the
Because
other.
that's another thing she said.
If
That
you knew this, you would kill my mom.
they all look the same.
Your daughter got Down syndrome. And if he knew this, he's gonna kill your daughter. So we got to get this man. They didn't believe it, but he had a tumor in his head also. You know what I'm saying? That was really fucking his ass up and shit. But even your wife, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't supposed to be
Seemed
with
like a
her.
sympathizer all of a sudden.
No, I mean,
And because that's what she was saying, but
mental illnesses. A
she
lot of
was-
people
she
have
wasn't-
mental illness.
Because she was also looking at it, I think,
Because it's not logical.
from a black standpoint, like where
Everything
you
he
can't.
wanted was against who he was.
Exactly.
Blonde hair, nigga, you not blonde. And then red hair, they call them gingers in you know what I'm saying, in European countries. They frown upon them like
I
they
like
niggas,
gingers.
like they niggers and shit. That's how they look at, you know what I'm
Which
saying?
is,
And your woman got red hair.
Scottish, all that. And that's what she did go on to say that when she came back, she did a
But it's not a
apology on
race.
Twitter and all that. She was like, but you know what I mean, because she had to, said she felt like she was she said some shit like when you speak on something and you too sure, you know what I'm saying, and
Especially as a black person, like you can't be overly confident
in the conversation.
There's some shit with
Yeah.
these motherfuckers. Yeah.
So you know, so that's what makes she, you know, because when we look at
Niggas
racism,
attacked. Everybody Hitler attacked really was white. You know what I'm saying? So
That was her point
you're
of view.
all
like,
white, you know. It's just
like
that
this
you're
not-
you're
this is
Jewish
not
people
like
that's white.
a
They're African Americans.
racial
There's
attack.
There's black people who are also Jewish. So just because you see a lot, if you go out in Bexley, you see most of the Jews there is white. You know, Sammy Davis Jr. was Jewish. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of black Jewish people out there. You know what I'm saying? So to assume that Jewish is a
and
white
even more
thing,
today
it's
than
not.
it used to be. I said I was just checking something out about.
Oh, let me cancel this out right here. You know what I'm saying? Jew that believer, they're all black. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that straight up. You know what I'm saying? Jesus was Jewish, Moses was Jewish. You know what I'm saying? All of those they were Jewish people, and what color were they? They were black. You know, it's a religion. It just spread it amongst everybody.
Everybody, just
Everybody.
like Christianity.
Yeah, just like Christianity. Mohammedanism,
Muslims,
all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Islam, yeah.
Malcolm X had to let us know.
Got spread.
Yeah.
They got spread everywhere.
Buddhism.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Hey, it ain't all the Asian thing. It's
Sure, I'm
Right.
with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
Because the brothers that do kung fu,
I think it was because Tina
Usually
Turner,
do
as soon as she
voodoo.
did that, as soon as she did that, it's women out there right now, y'all the funniest ever, and they know it though. Every word that she said, they say it faster and faster and faster and faster. You know what it is.
when black people say, "What the fuck is this bitch
That's where you know that
doing?"
and all that stuff right there from. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's that. You gotta
I'm
be.
telling you, but if you know a black dude that do kung fu,
I don't know.
Fuck that have to do with it.
Buddhism, the Buddhism.
I was waiting for the punchline and shit.
It's already there. I ain't got to say nothing. You knew what it was. You knew what it was. I ain't got to go there.
So what happened to Whoopi? Did she come back?
She's suspended.
Well, she suspended, but now she was on there like the next day.
First of all, I would like to know who
No,
brought
no,
this
no,
up.
she was there back the next day.
But who brought this up to people?
But I don't know if she's been off.
Who threw the flag?
For the whole
I don't
2
see a
weeks.
flag that was thrown and shit. You know what I'm
What
saying?
you mean?
As
Why
far as
would
what
they
happened,
throw a
dead
flag?
smack on the
Who's
TV.
the first
she
person
did
that
it on
looked at this
TV.
and said something should be done about what she said? Who's the first
The
person
producers.
that said that? You know what I'm saying? The producers.
It was on the
They
show.
didn't do, like if we was producers, one person had to think it first and then convince the rest of them. They didn't all just say it because I saw nothing.
The main
wrong with it.
motherfucker ahead
What I
said
think is,
suspended her ASAP.
what I think is like how
I ain't
she
raising
was she was unbudging when they kind of like. I hate you, Paul. I hate you. I hate you, Paul. I hate you. Like what else Paul do?
She was budging, like when she
No,
spoke
no,
to some
when
people and
she-
she figured out like
No,
what
at
she
the
said
beginning.
was a little
At the beginning,
over.
when she was
She
saying
went
this
on-
shit,
yeah.
she looked these motherfuckers dead in their face like, no, what are you talking about? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was very forceful with her thought process.
I mean,
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
she was just giving an opinion.
But she was
she
very-
spoke it like as if it was fact, but you can't really do that.
It was
with an
factual.
opinion.
But the
to her.
Holocaust victims, they knew that that was happening to them because they were Jewish. None of them
Right.
said, "You're doing this to me because I'm white." You know what I'm saying? It wasn't.
But-
And that's probably why she looking
From
at
the
it like it
outside
wasn't a
looking in,
racist
yeah,
thing.
like, from the outside looking in, y'all all look the same. Yeah, and before this shit popped, they was all You know what I'm saying? They was all in moving. And
Because she was like, you
everybody.
had to really, you gotta really go in and look and see. Because other than that, everybody, they were
and that's
looking
why
at
some of them
the
motherfuckers slid out of there. That's why some of them motherfuckers didn't get, you know what I'm saying, burnt in the gas chambers and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they all look the same. But when it come to me and you, ain't no fucking doubt. Ain't no fucking doubt
They
that
did them dirty. That's why they don't have tattoos. If you see somebody talking about they Jewish and they got tattoos, boy, that excommunicated your ass. You said you not no Jew. Stop saying that shit because the Holocaust victim had to get that tattoo right there. You know what I'm saying? And that was so demeaning to him and shit. You know what I'm saying? That it's like no tattoo will ever do that to us again. So you're not supposed to have none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They real strict about a lot of shit, like how they stick together and shit, like how we should. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, we look at them like, because they had their money and they keep that shit amongst each other. That's why that's your bar mitzvah. You're not getting toys and shit like that. All them envelopes, that's money. That's where you think that money? You think you gonna buy clothes and shit? No, that's for your college fund. Your birthday, bar mitzvah. You a man. You a grown ass man at 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? You had your whole life to study that shit so you could pass your bar mitzvah. You're 13, you're an adult like how Jesus was. You're 13. Just like Mary and Joseph. They was 13 pregnant. You pregnant, Mary, at 13 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on the run. Because your village and your mom and dad, they're going to kill you. Because you were pregnant without, and you ain't married yet. So we're going to stone you. Your mom and all that, you shamed your whole family and shit. Everybody knows. That's why they had to run. You know what I'm saying? What do you think they ran for? They wasn't looking for, we got to run. We out of here. He like, I'm rolling with you. Because he believed, you know what I'm saying? But
Was that he believed or he was pussy with it?
nah, he ain't never get pussy. He was a virgin.
That was the first, like, man, Paul was going in deep with some shit. You brought this shit back to the surface. Yeah, like, Joseph was pussy whipped. That's why he ain't had nothing to do with it.
He think he going to heaven.
He had nothing to do with God, like, choosing Mary.
No,
the pussy was good. He followed it.
I can't wait to be the first to get it. Nigga, she pregnant already.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy, I say. Come on, let's go to the next thing. Whoopi Goldberg, I feel like she was right. I think she's gonna come out
She
on
should
top.
join team.
I feel like whatever the fuck happened, whatever the fuck happened, yeah, let her fucking be. But at the same time, I think like motherfuckers get too fucking comfortable in they little positions and think like you can say whatever you fucking want to say, and then these motherfuckers black.
But I think, especially
fucking come back
because sitting on her show, on the show she the only nigga I think right now. No, it's her and a half black girl. But
Raven Simone?
No, Raven Simone been gone off here. She was.
Because I don't watch that.
She was they talking fruit. But
in your words,
in my words. I mean, fuck it, I'll take it. But anyway, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying that. You know,
old school, Archie Bunker.
That's how I would talk.
They still out. We gotta thread them out, y'all.
And but on her show, she feel like you know how they went from Barbara Walters to old girl hold weight on there too.
I don't know.
I'm just saying I don't watch it on the regular, but I can see in transition over the years how. Really, like Whoopi Goldberg and old girl with the red glasses is like
Whoopi can get her own show. Whoopi can actually put them two fingers in the air. Let's settle this on the contract.
Yeah, her and old girl with the glasses could be like fuck off.
And she's been around forever. Like
since
her
they started.
First HBO special, and I watched that shit. And she played like 50 fucking characters and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, just stop lying. You would not have fucked.
She has some big ass titties on Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Listen, I don't know about Jumpin' Jack Flash. I'm talking about that comedy show where she was feeding the people or whatever the fuck.
What? When she had on the white t-shirt and the blue shirt? The blue
case. Go ahead.
But she went through it all. You know what I'm saying? She
but that's what I'm saying. Like, Whoopi been around long enough.
And she already knows she's ugly. So that bounces right off.
She not as ugly now. She don't look like she used to back in the day, though. She was ugly as fuck back in the day.
I don't think she was ugly. I think that was compared to American standards.
She was like the female nug man.
She was ugly. Yeah, stop that.
And she had them dreads.
You would not want that to be your daughter. You know.
Now she get
she could be watching this right now, and I just said some offensive shit. I'm sorry.
Fuck Paul.
Whoopi.
Fuck Ron.
Whoopi. I love Whoopi though.
Yeah, we love your character.
She be rocking the fresh ass shawls.
I wouldn't stick dick to Oprah. I wouldn't stick dick to her at all. Not at all.
She wasn't going nowhere anyway because it's on the Channel 10.
But that's what I'm saying. Like she can.
And you get the one call. They was like, we gonna fire her. And then
Fox
like,
done stole
she's
a lot of
hello,
She still got like
Oprah.
she got all the fucking play in the fucking world. So I ain't fucking worried about her. Fuck her really at the end of the day though. You know what I'm saying? Because A, she was
Never
you know what I'm
changed.
saying? Listen, she never changed, but she got in this fucking group. And they fucking lost sight of who the fuck she was.
Man, you see what Mr.
No,
did to her?
no, listen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Color Purple. No, so what I'm saying is, listen. So she got into these
Not me.
into this environment.
You
thinking
think
that she had like more
scene,
pull than
thinking
she
that
had.
scene, you sure is ugly, and that's in the script. You don't think Whoopi said, "Hold on, why she got to say that about me? Huh? Why
And
is
the other
that in the
sister
script?"
was bad.
You know what I'm saying? She already knew what it is. This is why you pick
Yo.
the character.
I
Yo.
love Whoopi Goldberg
Yeah.
back then. Oh my God, I wish she
Remember
made
when she was
porn.
leaving, he
I
like,
wish that Whoopi
who
Goldberg-
wants you?
I wish she made porn.
Look.
That's the closest I got.
I
to
bet
porn
you
when
she
was
takes some
like
ginger.
this.
Her body's probably
She like
crazy.
this, like.
I'll vote for her for mayor. I wouldn't put her in the pornography. Like, that's not what I would do.
Look, I'm 50-50. I do it either. I rock with her regardless.
Yeah.
But I think, but he like,
I'm
who's gonna want you? You
He
skinny.
go over
I was a little kid.
You
I was a little-
ugly.
I was a little
You can't
kid.
cook.
I was a little kid and I was like, just like I want her. I love her.
Why you like?
I
Okay.
like black people. You know what I'm saying?
You
But
like
you want her
it.
in a pornography ring though. Like what was that?
I didn't. When I
Nah,
got
I
felt
don't
funny
like-
like that, I didn't. It wasn't no whoopies on me.
You was sex traffic Whoopi, wouldn't you?
No,
Yeah,
he
you had to
whoopie
think
all
about
to
it.
himself. He can't sex traffic something you want.
I love
Or don't nobody else want you? You be like, hey, you can have her too. Come on now, who's a two for
I was about to say that.
Boy,
too.
you're a dirty motherfucker.
Come on now.
I don't know though. Whoopi got some red snapper, bro, because she was
How
fucking
you
with
know?
Ted Danson.
Man, that was for
That's all.
publicity.
That's all.
Dancing
down
is a
part.
gigolo.
Listen, that's
That was
only
for publicity.
That's
They
the
put that
only
together.
Her
down
daughter
part
is
about
mixed.
it that she's
See how quick it
not.
was?
She's not into me.
She don't want
It was
to
in the contract.
She
Ted
down to
Danson.
fuck him and get out of here.
It said it in there. In Ted Danson's contract, Article 7 and shit, we are not fucking in real life, you know?
So he didn't want to fuck her, but she definitely wanted to give it to him.
No,
That's-
it wasn't.
That's the
Shit.
down. That's
Yeah,
the
that was
down
that's
part
what
about Whoopi. Whoopi again, and that's what got her jammed up. She thinking like she's so into this shit that she can say whatever the fuck she
You wanna
want to
attack
say.
her while she's already being attacked.
She was
Whoopi got
no.
strength,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. She was
She got a little bit of
she
strength.
was reminded of exactly who you are. Look, you crossed the line. And
But there's no line to
Hold on,
cross.
wait a minute, stop. And this goes back to the conversation we had a couple episodes back when I said like you can't say certain shit. You can say kill niggas, fuck these niggas, like fuck, and all the shit that's gonna fuck us up. But you can't say 5 words about any certain little groups of motherfuckers.
But you know what I bet happened?
It depends on what show you on. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
No,
put,
it don't matter.
If you put
I said
Power
the
on
same
Channel
thing. I
10,
said the same
it would be
thing
like,
about-
you can't do this,
Nah.
you can't do that,
I said
you
the
can't do
same
this,
thing.
and it'll be just bleeped
No.
out.
Right.
No, I'm
Or
telling you
just
the
wait to
same-
happen.
Live
the
show, so you
same
can't
fucking
bleep it out.
thing about, you know what I'm saying, about Ice-T and his little rock and roll group. They was fine as long as they were saying
They
certain
still be
little
touring.
shit.
They still do
But
that
that's what
shit.
I'm saying. Still at that
No,
fucking
it wasn't. It wasn't that part.
They got him a lot of
This is what it was.
publicity.
Like,
He wanted that shit.
This is what it was. It was a danger in it because when you played those songs, it incited riots. So if that's happening here and that's happening here, it's like, whoa, hold on. If you stop singing that song, don't sing that song here, so we won't have a riot here.
Tell me-
So that's what it was, and they was doing it
In
anyway.
your opinion,
and it incited the riot.
why did they suspend Whoopi Goldberg?
That's what I don't know.
She's not going to excite no riot. The thing of it
No,
is,
it's
she
not that right
overstepped
there.
her fucking boundary.
They were
Yeah,
trying
they
to
feel
say
like
it
she
was-
spoke.
they're trying to
She
say it
shouldn't
was-
have spoke on being in a
overstepped your
position
fucking
she in.
boundary.
They're trying to say it was racist. White on white crime is racist. I don't understand
They
that. How is that
suspended her
racist?
for saying
When
some
the-
It's
shit ain't
racist
racist.
because it was said by a black
When the
woman
oppressor is
about
racist,
white people.
when the oppressor is white, when the
That's what I'm
oppressor
saying,
is
like,
white,
that's it. You
and
hit
the
it right
victims is white, how is that racism? You know, it had nothing to do with race.
It's
a religion.
racism because a black woman spoke on that shit.
But it's about religion. That's all it is. It's religion. It's about religion.
But she didn't say. But I will say she didn't say it was about religion. She said it was about man
Yeah.
being.
She didn't say religion.
Humanity,
What she said
man.
they was
She
they
said it's
both-
not about race. They
they
were
both-
saying it was a racist thing.
Yeah,
You know what
But
I'm saying?
listen, I'm gonna
they
tell you
both-
this. As soon as they're like, she's fucking suspended. There was a phone call. Bling. Hello.
Folks,
This is
that's
Oprah. Put that bitch back on the show.
Ain't nobody got Oprah that. No, Oprah got her own show. Oprah
No
got that
matter.
show
Oprah
anymore.
ran shit
Oprah don't
still.
even be in
Oprah, that's her money, nigga. She phone calling and them niggas. She got like 3 shows.
Well,
on.
she didn't do nothing with nobody else and shit.
She ain't need to.
Like
she
when
only
Bill
fuck who
Cosby
she
went
fuck
to jail.
to.
Like when Bill Cosby went to
She
jail.
wanted Bill to
no,
go to
when
jail.
No, listen. When Bill Cosby went to jail, they took his shit off the show right here. What was wrong about it is that there's other actors in there that was getting money every time that show was played. Now you can't pay your bills because of something Bill Cosby did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why they put the show back on there, because that one dude that was Lisa's his oldest daughter's boyfriend, he working at a Ponderosa some goddamn where, and they clowned him for it.
That
And
nigga was
then
just
he's
some
everywhere.
power book too now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they clowned me for it. But he was like, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta feed my family because what Bill did affected my money. I'm now
But I don't
suffering
think-
for his crime.
But I don't think he must not was getting that much or wasn't saving because he didn't all of a sudden because of Bill going to jail end up working at Ponderosa.
It
He
wasn't
was just
Ponderosa,
Ponderosa,
it
or
was,
whichever was.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Whatever it is.
Sonic, wherever the fuck
But
it
if
was
you gotta
at.
be in your contract, look right here. This your first show you about to go. You ain't seen him nowhere other than that right there. So whatever you're offering me, like you don't really.
But
give
he
a fuck.
might have not even
This is
been
your
getting
chance.
it. Everybody wasn't
This is
probably
your
getting them
chance.
residuals, them later residuals. That's not
And
always
depending
in
on
your
which character
contract.
he was. Like
And
Lisa
Bill
Bonet.
Cosby was strong.
Lisa Bonet, I bet you she got more money than what he did because her character was
Definitely
way
that,
more better.
yeah.
You know, even Rudy's character, like you didn't get.
But
more
it
money
still
than
don't
him
mean
because you
it
didn't
still
have a-
don't mean that they get if they whoever their managers were
And guess
didn't
what?
negotiate it
And
into
guess
their
what?
contract.
Somebody probably ain't getting shit, but I bet you
Yeah.
he was getting shit and it was canceled off and shit. Like I'm getting
Alvin,
They
ain't
did
that
the
what
same
fucking
thing with the
name was?
Roseanne Barr thing when her Roseanne Barr show and all that. It's characters in there that didn't make it up out of there. It's only 2 characters that made, and John Witherspoon, 3 characters that made it out of there. The rest of y'all, we don't know y'all. We don't see y'all nowhere except on that show.
John
Like
Goodman.
Starving. Yeah, John Goodman. Yeah, John Goodman.
But also that's also because motherfuckers be having contracts with CBS, like that show come on or what's that on Channel 6? Anyway, whatever it is, they got contracts with those companies. So when you see like how Charlie Sheen was on the one show Michael J. Fox was on, he took over and then he ended up being on the 2.5 Men because they got contracts with the company. It's motherfuckers that got contracts since they was. You still see them on certain channels like CBS or the major channels.
Oprah didn't say them. That dude and his story changed everything around. Now everybody looking at the Roseanne Barr show like, damn, they is starving too. Oh, yep, they starving over. You can't penalize somebody for that. But Oprah ain't do nothing for nobody and shit because you don't have that control of it. You can't even.
The daughter's behind.
You can't even. Her TV show,
daughter
is sinking
behind
and
that.
shit. It been sinking for years and years and years. She just got that up. That's just draining her little pocket a little bit, tiny. She actually said that's the worst investment I've ever did in my life. Ain't nobody watching that shit. You know we ain't watching that shit because you got the wrong motherfuckers over there running that motherfucking shit. Mm-hmm. Let that shit see you started your show, and I'm not gonna say for them and shit, you know what I'm saying, but it kind of was, you know what I'm saying. That y'all watched that show, you know what I'm saying. White America, a lot of white Americans watch that show. You know, she would give shit away and shit. You know what I'm saying. But, you know what I'm saying? Now you got your own TV show. I mean, TV network and shit, and you're still doing it. We're not watching that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you turn on it, what we're gonna watch? We don't know nothing about that shit that's on there.
That's true.
So we run from
But
it.
all the shows she got money in on, they doing it too. We're gonna give you this book. Everybody in the audience get a book
I'm
today.
with you, Whoopi.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, I'll write that shit out. And the only reason it was in question because she offended some motherfuckers that look different from her.
Right. The people in the office. And when that happens, they're gonna always try to cancel you.
Motherfucker.
It's fucked up. But I think it's time that we pay a bill.
One more time, Paul. Can we go in? I'm gonna try to learn this shit so I can take
I think
the
a
weight off
disco
of
ball and the grill should come out. Like the disco ball should come out, and then the grill come out and smoke like.
We'll do it a little slowly at a time so we all can get it. So we gonna jump in here and say it at the same time.
Well, send me the words or send me the.
You gonna watch this show?
I feel like some
over and over and
I feel
over.
like some. I
Daddy,
feel
can
like
we go start to
some,
play now? Hold on. And over.
I got the taste for some green.
I got a taste for some greens.
want something different. I made some chicken from off in this kitchen when ain't no ingredients, mince and listen. I want a brisket. I want my cornbread this. Pick up the phone, come get this. We got the biggest sandwiches. Ha. Jesus, is that macaroni and cheese?
Let's get into that part, maybe
macaroni and cheese, yeah. And that macaroni and cheese, yeah.
Like you a killer about macaroni and cheese, like
Our famous kitchen.
we got you.
Holler at us, and we got you. 614-556-2174. Like that, I thought you was on TV.
No,